So one thing I want to try to figure out off the break. So did you meet Freddie Roach through Dana White and Zuffa and UFC, or like how does the relationship work between UFC and Freddie Roach and you? Is that connected at all?
Yeah, it's actually a fucked up story. It's actually random, you know. It's just like didn't plan any of it. So I was 18 years old and I was back in Ireland and I was trying to qualify for the Olympics, and I actually lost in the final for the qualifiers for the Olympics. I lost, and then COVID hit, everything happened, and I was just stopped boxing. I stopped fighting for 2 years. I was just drinking, fucking getting in trouble, fighting on the street all the time.
At 18?
18, 19.
Yeah.
And then just getting in trouble all the time, you know, getting arrested, being in court, everything. And I was back in Ireland at the time. And I was just like, you know what, I need to do something with my life. So I wanted to go to, my dad was living in LA. So I wanted to go over and just go there and train, because all the boxing clubs in Ireland, all the gyms, everything was closed because of COVID. But I heard that the gyms were still open over here. So I tried to go to LA, but I couldn't because Ireland was a banned country at the time because of COVID. So I had to go to Mexico. So I went to Mexico for 2 weeks and like quarantined there because Mexico wasn't banned. So I had to quarantine there for 2 weeks, and then I came to LA, just showed up to Freddie's gym, knocked at the door, and just said, I want to train. And he was like, oh, if you want to train here, you have to spar today.
For real?
Yeah, so I was like, all right, let's do it. No, I just put on my gear and I got in there. I sparred one of the pros that were there. Did 6 rounds, and Freddie was like, oh, you can come back tomorrow.
Wow. Who was the pro, can you say?
Yeah, it was Blair Cobbs. He was like 15 or 1 at the time or something. Yeah, so.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just fresh out the amateurs. I didn't fight for 2 years. I was just drinking, everything, and I was just like, all right, fuck it, I'm going to do something with my life. And showed up, sparred 6 rounds. I was fucked up. I was tired.
You was dead tired, huh?
But I was just like, I need to just spar in front of Freddie Roach. You know, I was like, I have to just try my best. And obviously he's seen something and was like, yeah, come back tomorrow.